Hey, good evening, everyone. This is Neil with CCS Investment Group, coming at you guys with another Sunday night trade-in video, kind of analysis. Go over the technical analysis of the charts that, at least from what I'm seeing, maybe kind of give a little bit of perspective in where we might see this market head for the upcoming week, at least for the early part of the week, like Monday, Tuesday, and then as we progress into the week. But the first thing I want to start off with is the market's hit a fresh high. We opened up tonight at 6 o'clock, and the at least the NQ is up at 96.68. Well, it hit a high of 96.68.75. Currently trading around 96.60 and 96.60.75 is where it's trading at currently. So still a lot of strength left in this market. I mean, this is the weekly chart, and if we continue to look at this weekly chart, I mean, we're just continuing to follow along this 20-day moving average. I don't know why the why my thinkorswim only has like just such a tiny part of the uh, yeah, I really just don't know. I really don't know why it has like such a tiny 20-day moving average here, but that's besides the point. What we really want to focus on is where we're at. I mean, we have so far three straight weeks after coming off of two multiple weeks of being down. We're now moving, just continuing to move up. I mean, the trend obviously is up. So that's what we see right now. Let's drill in though. Let's drill in because that's what's going to be important for like us, right? Like we're gonna have to, we got to go in and we got to look at, start looking at the daily chart. We got to start looking at, the 4 hour charts that kind of give us like our game plan for like at least the rest of tonight, and then for the early part of Monday morning, and then maybe we can kind of see like maybe what Tuesday's gonna bring us. That's as far out as I'd really want to go. Now here's our daily chart, and again, similar. We're just continuing to use the 20-day moving average as support. So each time we've come down to test the 200-day moving average, we never really stayed below it for too long. I mean, we had three days here back in December, that we were down below the 20-day moving average, but soon after, we kind of broke over it and then held it, and it's just continuation, to the upside. Um, so I mean, of course, that's what we're going to be looking for, right? Like us as futures traders, we want to find where there's resistance, right? And then have us come back down. Have us come back down. We want to come back down so we could buy this, right? Like, I mean, yes, we could still buy at these highs, and yeah, I mean, we still on an intraday level, yes, on that type of perspective, yeah, we're probably going to be looking at buying that. But like, if you're like a long term trader, or you're like, you want to buy something early in the morning, and you want to set yourself up for success, you're gonna wanna buy something that kind of comes back down, finds a level of old support, and then go from there. So what I'm seeing right now, and this is just off the daily trend, right? The daily chart here, the candlestick patterns that I'm looking at here. It looks like we could be seeing 96.25 as a good area to potentially see this thing come back down and test some support. So That's at least on that daily frame there that we're looking at, right? And here we are now. 4 hour chart gives us a little bit more, more that we could see, right? We could see where there's support, where we've kind of, we stair stepped up. We've seen where there's potential resistance, so and of course, like it's hard right now because where we're at, right? It's just all time highs, consistently making all time highs. So like there is no resistance. There's nothing. It's hard to trade against it. But the way that I've been trading, the way I've been successful is waiting for the market to kind of sell back off into support, buy that support. And that's, it's just what it's going to be. It's just how I'm going to have to trade this, and how I want, everyone else that listens to us and watches us, to look that way as well. Until something dramatic happens, that we have consistent red days, right? Like and we haven't had that. Like we haven't had that except for those two days back in December. So we just need to find support. So again, if you look at this here, our levels of support, obviously the 20-day moving average, right? We know that that's support. So, jot this down. You guys listening, 9600 is a pretty good level of support. And then, like I said, 9625 is another good level to look at. So 9625, 9600 are two levels there, and I think that'll set us up. So you get back down into those areas there, and I think that's where this market, will find and grab support and go. And the hourly chart just looks like, we're just like incrementing up. We're like, you're putting in lower highs, um, or higher lows. I'm sorry, higher lows. So we're moving up, right? So it's looking good, looking bullish. So that's essentially what I'm looking for. So I've got a couple identified areas for me, and I think that those of you listening in, that would probably be a good start, right, to build into this, and take this for the next day or two. Um, you know, it's about all we got. Now, if we want to maybe look at one thing here, and see where we are at this evening as far as um, the futures. Let's see what we got for like news for tomorrow. Let's see if there's anything on the agenda, right? Because actually, there shouldn't be anything tomorrow. There shouldn't be. I'm sorry. Tomorrow's President's Day. I keep forgetting tomorrow's President's Day. So we have a half a day. Futures market closes at 1 p.m. Um, Central Central Standard Time. So 12 Eastern Standard Time. So anybody on the East Coast trading with us, it's gonna close at 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock Central Standard Time, and that's it. That's really it. Nothing going on then. And then Tuesday, let's see what we have. Anything looking like it's gonna impact us on Tuesday? Not really. Not really. Tuesday, Wednesday looks pretty good, except for we got building permits on Wednesday. So Wednesday looks like it's like housing starts, building permits. Those are gonna be the big things there. And then forward looking into like Thursday. Thursday's just jobless claims again. We have that, and then we have crude oil stocks. Any change in the inventories with crude oil. So those of you trading crude oil, be on know that you're gonna have some news there for crude, and that's really it. That is really it. That's all we're looking at for like significant news for the week. Um, and then let's look at these indices here. Yeah. So we're looking green across the board so far for this evening. So, like I said, everything's up. We hit some highs tonight. It looks like we're trying to push again. So the NQ's already pushed up 3 points since we've started this video. S&P 500 is up 4.5 points. The Nasdaq's up 28.5. The Dow futures are seeing 25 points up, and the Russell 2000 is up 2 points. So it's looking good so far. We have the I think 8:30 this evening is the 9:30 Shanghai opening for their market. So be ready. Be ready to see if there's anything out there, an opportunity to make some money. Just be ready. Ready to maybe hop in, take a trade or two, and then wait for tomorrow. And tomorrow's just gonna be a short day. Tomorrow's gonna be probably like very limited volume, more than likely for tomorrow. So trade light. Don't go in heavy tomorrow. Just play it smart, and then obviously Tuesday is a full day. So the rest of the week full. So everyone, have a good evening, and we'll talk to you guys tomorrow morning. Bye.